Ariel Helwani fired back at both Bryce Mitchell and the MMA Guru last night. We shared a clip from Guru's fishing video with Bryce on our X. If you're not already following us there, be sure to check it out.
I was supposed to be meeting Ariel Helwani in a couple of days, but he ended up cancelling Bryce.
Oh, he got scared of you?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I don't like him at all.
No, you're not a fan?
Yeah, I just don't like him.
Yeah.
He's not a real journalist, and I'll tell you why. You want to know why?
Why?
Because he's cancel culture. No real journalist wants to cancel another journalist. They want, if you're my enemy and you're a journalist, I want you to talk to expose yourself.
Yep.
You see what I mean? Him, he hears something he don't like and he says, oh, let's just cancel this. You're not a real journalist.
Yeah.
You're a real journalist, Guru.
Thank you, brother.
Because you don't go around canceling people. You're not on this committee of legislation of, hey, let's get this person fired. Let's do that. You just put your out and you respond to your audience.
Yep.
And these motherfuckers, bro, they want to control. And that's what I'm telling you, brother. They're minions. And they want people like me to be choked to death, to have nothing, no views, no nothing, no career. Bro, that's what they are. They're just demon-filled people with hatred. And it's one thing to disagree, but it's another to say, hey, I'm gonna cancel you, I want you fired, I don't want you to have a job, blah, blah, blah. Screw that, dude.
Ariel reposted the video. He wrote, "What an absolute dole. Hey, Bryce Mitchell, let me know when I have ever advocated for you or anyone else to be fired or cancelled or anything like that, especially not other media. Good luck finding that. In fact, what I have said time and time again is that I am vehemently against cancel culture. Total nonsense coming out of your mouth again. The last time we spoke, you were raving like a lunatic with your toys on my show. I never cut you off. I didn't edit it out. I know you're mad I haven't asked you back. Sorry, I don't like talking to ignorant dummies. Anyway, let me know. In the meantime, this fake journalist has an Olympic Games to cover in Italy." He followed up saying, "Hey, the MMA Guru, valiant effort asking all your friends to beg me to come on the show. I respect it. Sorry the dream couldn't be realized just yet. Better luck next time." On Telegram, Arman Sarukian says he's picking Charles Oliveira to beat Max Holloway at UFC 326. Arman also responded to Benoit Saint-Denis, calling him out after his victory over Dan Hooker at UFC 325.
Твой прогноз на бой за титул БМФ Оливейра Холлоуэй. Как пройдет бой, кто выиграет?
От боя зависит. Оливейра иногда просто выходит, так плохо дерется, иногда выходит просто там нереально дерется. Непонятно от настроения человека. Так что я все равно больше склоняюсь, что Оливейра сможет.
Тебе потенциально было бы интересно подраться с победителем, если бы UFC гарантировала, что это будет следующий претендент на пояс?
Да, конечно, было бы интересно подраться. И надеюсь, что Оливейра выиграет. У нас есть предыстория. И сделать реванш. Люди некоторые говорят, что я там сплит decision выиграл, но я считаю, что я выиграл единогласно все раунды, доминировал. И просто зафинишировать его и показать людям, что это не было случайностью, это было реально, что я даже на тот момент, 2 года назад, был выше классом, чем он. Ну, пока никаких новостей нету. Я надеюсь, что я буду драться за пояс. И разницы нету с кем, где и в каком весе.
Как относишься к вызовам, в том числе и в твою сторону? Не знаю, видел ты, не видел, на UFC Австралия, Сен-Дени после победы сказал, что хочет занять твое место. Пару слов.
Чтобы Сен-Дени занять мое место, ему сначала надо выиграть меня. Чтобы выиграть меня, это никогда не случится.
Habib Nurmagomedov has responded to Rampage Jackson, claiming that he blocked him on all social media. Yesterday, Rampage said, "Habib still hasn't unblocked me. Honestly, I would block me too. I say some crazy stuff on social media. Habib is very religious, and I'm probably not the type of person he should be following or looking at my content, so I'm not mad at him about it. I just thought it was weird because I never said anything about him before he blocked me." Khabib reposted that interview on X. He wrote, "Wow, I never blocked him. Come on, guys." Justin Gaethje says he's glad he lost to Max Holloway the way he did at UFC 300. Gaethje was knocked out in the final second of the fight. He added that he wouldn't back down from trading shots with Ilia Topuria either, just like he did with Max.
And I'm glad I lost like that. It's a much better, story for my legacy to lose like that.
You're bangers.
Than to let one more second go and I just lose a decision. Me getting knocked out and then, coming back, having 2 wins in a row, it makes those 2 wins that much more inspiring, and it makes what I'm going to do at the end of my career that much more inspiring. And that's ultimately why I'm here.
Yeah, Justin, what about fighting for the BMF title? Like, it feels like you mentioned right away, now you're getting paid like a champion. Like, that's what you were, hoping for. Like, with the BMF title, especially at the end when you're talking about technique, like, I think it was you and Holloway just said, no technique, we're just going to throw the biggest bomb as possible. Like,
I fought a bad fight, and I was in a position where I was going to lose. And once he granted me that opportunity to go out like I needed to go out, or to knock him out to win, the competitor I am, I'm never going to turn that opportunity down. Like, that's the only reason I showed up, is for the chance to win. I was in a bad position. I put myself there, and I understood that I was losing and I was going to lose. And so with that opportunity, I had no choice. I would do it 100 times over.
John Jones discusses what would happen if he fought Demetrius Johnson. Despite their size difference, John said he would actually have to give it his all to beat him.
So, yeah.
I don't want no smoke with that guy. He's unbelievable. Believe it or not, I would have to give my all to beat him right now. I really would, despite our size difference. That kid's always in the gym. He's in shape. He's one of the greatest martial artists on the planet. And he's used to being a smaller guy.
Yeah.
Fighting small guys can be very difficult. They're very fast, and he's very intelligent. So I think Mighty Mouse would beat 99% of the people in this arena right now.
I mean, who would he lose to? Maybe Dwight Howard, actually.
No, he would beat Dwight Howard. He would choke out Dwight Howard.
He's like 280.
It doesn't matter.
He doesn't matter.
Yeah. You can't call Black man. I'm monkey. Chat, you hear this?
I was just saying good things about you, bro. We really have two goats in mixed martial arts right here, bro. What's up, man? How you doing? What's up, man? Nice to meet you, bro.
Israel Disasana posted a very intense training video to his YouTube channel as he prepares to face Joe Piper at UFC Seattle. At one point, Izzy screams in pain.
Move away! Move away! Move away! Die! Ah! 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 No, like pain is a state of mind. I think Chris Engel taught me that. I'm gonna give up, but you can't say I gave up without saying I gave. I love you.
In an interview with Homofight, Merab's coach, John Wood, says Merab tried too hard to get the finish in his title defenses. He says this issue will be fixed in the potential trilogy with Poirier.
Man's gonna win that night. No, there's definitely some adjustments to make. There's definitely some things that I overlooked, and there's, like I said, there's a lot of things behind the scenes that, leading up to that fight that caused some things to be done differently in camps. And I think that, I know that we can fix those things, and I know that we'll be able to get back on track. And just a couple little tweaks. Merab is very, you tell him to go out and do something, he's going to go out and do it. And we had kind of focused, I think, on, coming back and finishing a lot of these guys and breaking them like he has most of the guys, and breaking them, and those finishers be available. And maybe that's something that we looked a little bit too much into, and became this thing where it's like, hey, we're looking to knock people out or finish people, where just Merab needs to go do Merab. And that's where I need to be making sure I'm doing my job to make sure he stays doing what he does.
Daniel Cormier on why he changed his stance. One kick from Cain Velasquez in sparring made him change his fighting stance forever.
I was going back and forth between Oklahoma and California when I started my career. And I'm sparring Kane because Kane's getting ready for a world championship fight. He's going to be the first world champ UFC out of AKA. And I started going at him and we're punching and kicking, and I started like trying to be cute, and I'm fighting southpaw, which by the way, 2011 was 10 is the last time I've ever in my life stood in a fight with my right leg forward because he kicked me in the nose, kicked me in the face, and broke my nose. I screamed, "Oh my God!" And I turned my back, and we were in a ring. He kicked my face. I screamed, "Oh my God!" Put my hands on the ropes and was like, "Wait, stop, please, please." Pain. That was pain. Understanding that in that moment, if he wanted to, he could have finished me. And I was like, okay, let me get more serious about this. I'm moving to California. And so instead of going back and forth anymore, I just moved it. And I lived here full time. I said no an obsession. It became an obsession. I'm a very obsessive person. That's why I stay away from things that could actually get me into trouble.
Umar Nurmagomedov's manager, Rizwan Magomedov, says a fight with Sean O'Malley is likely next, but is not confirmed just yet. Speaking to Sport 24, he said that's what all sides are expressing interest in. We want the fight with Sean O'Malley. As I understand, O'Malley's not against it either and isn't avoiding it. Logically, it makes sense, but there's no confirmation yet, no dates or signed contracts. Still, it's likely moving in that direction. Who do you guys think wins between Umar and Sean? Post your thoughts in the comments. Dustin Poirier has been going at Conor McGregor on X today. He started by reposting this. It says, Conor McGregor tried a karate stance against Dustin Poirier just to get destroyed even worse. Dustin wrote, "Beat his bum ass, felt so nice I did it twice." This user replied saying, you beat him once. That trilogy fight was neck and neck before Conor folded his leg back like a lawn chair. Dustin replied, "Definitely not neck and neck. I was punishing him." This user replied, "Where's your belts at?" Dustin said, "Your mother borrowed them, waiting to get them back." This user replied, "The third fight doesn't count, by the way." Dustin said, "Check his record and my record, you bum." And this user replied saying, "Kid, you turned into a wrestler because you knew you were about to get sparked unconscious." Dustin replied, "Yeah, who initiated the grappling?" And that's going to wrap it up for the news. Thanks for watching. OctaStrike MMA news and content, subscribe to OctaStrike MMA and click the bell icon to be notified when we post videos.